What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. We got 14 games here tonight. Super excited about it. I got it broken down for you with my money six of my favorite plays on the board. So before we get going, if you could drop a like in the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try to get over 80 likes again on this one. Like I said, it's a really good slate. A lot of different ways you can go with it. And these 14 game slates always lead to some exciting stuff. So let's hop right into it. I don't know if I just said that, but Trevor Bauer, 11,100, coming off an extremely good outing against the same team. It is kind of risky sometimes when they face the lineup back-to-back because the hitting can kind of adjust to it. But without looking into it too much, Detroit's just a really bad lineup. They strike out a good amount. Trevor Bauer, good strikeout pitcher, 26.5% K rate, and 162 plate appearances against his team. So he's pretty familiar with them. I guess that works in his favor as well. A little bit of a chess match there, and hopefully that will be a sign of him kind of breaking out of a slump. I mean, he was really good to start the year. Then he went through a little bit of a rough patch. I know he had a little bit of an injury and had a lot of hiccups during these games, but I think this could be a sign of things to come. Extremely good pitcher. I love his stuff. He was very good last year as well, and I think he is a good shot at getting the win in this game. Cleveland has been giving a good amount of run support recently, and it's just a good spot. I mean, the strikeout upside is there, as we saw last game, obviously, with 42 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I'm going to go with Aaron Nola, kind of similar to Trevor Bauer. Has had a down year, kind of unexpected, but this guy was really good last year, and despite his down year, the numbers point to him seeing some positive regression, and he's still shown signs of life in some of these games this year. Against St. Louis, 29, 34 against Colorado, 26 against St. Louis again, and he's had some tougher matchups though recently. San Diego really hitting the ball well, Atlanta, one of the better lineups in all of baseball, Cincinnati, they're a little bit of a tougher lineup, especially for a guy like him, I would say, but still got 18 DraftKings points. But in this matchup against Miami, we know that they're not too scary of a matchup. They don't really go deep a lot. He's at home here, so he should be a little bit more comfortable, and I think he can just get a good amount of Ks. He was pretty good against them the first time out, 15 DraftKings points. I mean, he only gave up one run. He just didn't get the K upside, but if he can just get a few more Ks, and get some more run support to actually get the win, only allowing one run. And he can easily get over 20 DraftKings points and 8,000. It's a nice price tag for a guy of his ability against a Miami lineup. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. So that leaves us with 38.62 remaining per hitter. Pretty solid. Then we're going to go with Austin Meadows. He's had a little bit of a decline recently in his ability, but we're talking about a guy at 4,700 here that can get it done in two categories. He has really good stolen base ability, 8 stolen bases on the year, and that leadoff spot can get up to 5 at-bats, and also really good power against right-handed pitchers. He's going against a guy in Tanner Anderson that was not good even in the minors. Came up here, had kind of a fluke good start against Oakland the first time out, but struggled last game. Gave up 2 home runs to lefties so far in his 2 starts. And Oakland is one of the easiest teams to steal on in all of baseball. So I think the Rays could run wild here on Tanner Anderson, especially if Meadows gets on first base. So like I said, added safety and upside with his ability to get a walk, get a stolen base, get a single stolen base, and also to hit a home run and stuff like that. So 275 ISO versus righties, and I think he's in for a really good night. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first hitter. Then I'm going to go with Brandon Belt. I always love this guy in kind of upgraded ballparks because he does really struggle in San Fran. He's always had better numbers really outside of San Fran. And this is going to be a park where it could go overlooked. I mean, Arizona, typically not a great hitter's park when they close their roof. But the roof is going to be open here tonight. So that opens up for the ball to carry a little bit more. It's always super hot in Arizona. And it's going to be good hitting conditions here tonight. So going against a bad pitcher and Taylor Clark, a guy that's giving up 2.4 home runs per 9 to lefties. And Belt, we know he has a power against righties. And with the park upgrade here and the meat of that lineup, I think he can give us some good DraftKings production here at a price tag of 4,000. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. Then I'm going to go with David Peralta in that same game. Seems a little bit underpriced at 4,400. Going against a guy in Jeff Samardzija that's always been struggling over the last few years against lefties. Not really striking them out much, giving up a good amount of hard contact, home runs to them. Park downgrade for him as well. Like I said, with the roof open, good hitting conditions. He has a 243 ISO versus righties on the season. And Arizona is a lineup that can really put it on you as a team that can score like 10 plus runs in a hurry. They have a lot of solid hitters that can get on base, give them some RBI potential. So I think it's a good spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock him in there as my 30. Then I'm gonna go back to the well here. It wasn't great last night, but he had an unlucky out. His first hit, or his first at bat, he actually lined up the center field, absolutely smoked it. It was just kind of unlucky that it went right to the guy, it looked like. So only 7 DraftKings points last night and 5 at bats. But going against a guy in James Paxton that hasn't been very sharp recently, I think Altuve does have the ability to get to him. He's shown good ability against Paxton in the past, 9 for 28 with a double and 2 home runs. And this is a park upgrade, like I mentioned yesterday, New York Stadium. One of the easiest ballparks to hit in. Paxton can give up some deep fly balls, so that's not really a good situation for him as a Yankee pitcher. I didn't really like the move for the Yankees to begin with, and I think if Altuve can just tag a 1, he does have that home run ability. He's been a lot better against lefties so far this year, 424 ISO versus lefties. Not a great sample size, but really good ability. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So that's the money 6. You got Trevor Bauer, Aaron Nola, Belt, Altuve, Meadows, and Peralta. So I hope you enjoyed it. Slap a like if you did. 80 plus likes would be amazing. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to continue to get these plays every single day. Follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for any updates or any questions. And we'll see you back here again next time.